Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-January 2019 love reading. It's Raina here. I'm shuffling the cards and oh, what was I going to say to you? There's your card. The heart of the matter is represented, now I'm saying this is kind of like I'm doing this a little bit differently this month. And the main card, the center card here, represents the status of your love life right now. You may be making a choice. Maybe you feel at a crossroads. This could even have to do with your work, about relocation. And perhaps it's a situation where you have recently met somebody and you really like them, and you're like, why do I have to choose whether or not I want to work overseas? Of all the times I finally met somebody. And let me think here. I'm trying to see. Yeah, you've had these eclipses that have occurred in Leo and Aquarius is your 10th house of career. So in the last couple of years, there may have been opportunities and also changes in career, and that may be affecting you. But in any case, there's this feeling of like, okay, I'm here, what do I do now? And you might be tempted to go in two different directions. And maybe you're not sure exactly what you should do. And you're deciding which way to go with this. This could be that you're dealing with someone who is a fire sign. Taurus, Leo, Leo's a big one. Aries and Sagittarius are the other fire signs. And there's this, you may feel like this person is, maybe you feel that this person is special, but you're not quite sure if this is the one. Maybe you have a strong physical chemistry with this person, but other than that, it is, you're not sure. Now in the past position, we have the Hierophant, which is your card. So the Hierophant connects with marriage, connects with tradition. In some cases, you know, with the Two of Wands, it may be that maybe both of you, and this may be my interpretation just on the fly here, are coming from two different worlds. And maybe that is not acceptable to your family, and they are pressuring you. And it's very important, if you are an adult, to make your decisions based on your own feelings, not on input from other people, whether it's your circle of friends or your family. Now, yeah, sometimes friends and family very clearly can see when somebody is not good for their loved one. And maybe, you know, sometimes people are deluded to how negative a person is treating them negatively. But if this is simply a case of they don't approve because it's from a different culture, and they're saying, well, we're old school and this is not acceptable to us because maybe this person is counterculture, maybe they're like a hippie, or they just live in, you know, a way that is not conventional, because the Hierophant is about conformity. So maybe you're with somebody who is not like that, and you have to decide whether or not you're going to go along with groupthink, the hive mind, so that you can be accepted by them, or whether or not you're going to think for yourself. Now, Also, this applies to your own beliefs. If you have a marriage that is suffering, this could be you deciding whether or not to leave this relationship and really feeling guilt, because if you leave, that means that your marriage failed, and that could be against your religion, that could be against maybe your parents have been together for 50 years and you feel ashamed, you feel like a failure. And all of these things are understandable, but they're not valid. They're really not valid. All of us are in individual paths. Teachings, actually religious, I'm not going to say spiritual teachings, because these are cultural influences. Every religion, if you look at the dictates of that religion, the dogma of that religion, that will be based on the cultural realities of that society, and also during that time frame. So this is why sometimes we look at some of these books and we laugh, because they seem so out there when we compare them to our daily life, modern life. They just don't seem like they're applicable. And that is, if you're having a difficult marriage and you feel like you're really seriously not compatible with somebody, you have to decide why you would stay, more than trying to justify leaving. Why would you, how can you justify staying? Now, there may be justifications for staying, but with the Two of Wands, it could even have, you might even be, the universe might be helping you to make this decision by giving you a job offer. Or maybe there is for some reason, if you're not even living in your homeland right now, if you're already living abroad, perhaps there is something back home that is drawing you, and you may be able to live there again and move back there, and this is the perfect way to get out of that situation. Who knows? What is crossing you is represented by the King of Wands. This could be this person, as I said before. The Two of Wands may describe the person that you're dealing with, unless this is a new person in your life. But if this is the person that you're thinking of leaving, this individual is this could, even in the upright position, I read the challenge card in the challenge position, even if I draw it upright. Because, but I won't put as negative a spin as I would if I drew it in the challenge position. But if you think about it, the King of Wands as a fire energy is somebody that they may be very controlling. And they may want to have the last word, or in the household, they may be the one that really wants to call the shots. And there may have been some clash between you and this person due to these differences. It's also possible that this is a father. The king can be a father, and they may be the one, like the Hierophant, who is telling you or that you're afraid of disappointing because they're kind of an authoritarian individual. It also can be that the person you're with is the father of your child. And so if you are thinking of moving a long distance, that person, that person relishes being a father and will not stand for being separated from their child. So you're worried about how are we going to manage splitting the child rearing duties. So you may feel like there's a lot of complications attached with leaving this person. What's coming in is represented by the Ace of Cups. This is new love offered to you. And, you know, it's funny because I've been saying in front of these readings, and now I can't even remember if I said this in front of your reading, Taurus, but my intention with this reading is to also speak to people who are single. And at the beginning, I started talking about a choice. So I was talking about already being in a relationship. So unless it's a situation where you're working for a corporation that wants you to move to a different country, and there's somebody that's a fire sign individual that you are really attracted to. You never know when new love will come into your life. And so Ace of Cups to me suggests that there is somebody who is, oh yeah, maybe a Cancer individual, because this is the outcome card. And this is connected to Cancer, which is a water sign. So one of the cups. And so basically, even if there's somebody that you feel attracted to, and you don't necessarily want to leave, it could be that if you do go and move, relocate, that the love of your life will come in, the soulmate will come in, the person that you're meant to be with. Because if the King of Wands is somebody that you feel a strong attraction to, even if you were to leave, maybe you have an assignment or some kind of, you know, contract work in a different country, there shouldn't be any problem with picking up with them again when you come back. But if you are afraid that out of sight, out of mind, then that's probably not the person for you. And with Wands, there's passion, and Taurus is a very sensual sign. I feel like with Cups, you have a chance at true love, with somebody who really does care for you in an emotional way. And that might be a much more long-lasting relationship. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this, Taurus. If you'd like a private reading, please click on the link below. Otherwise, have a great rest of January. Take care. Bye.